YouTube, it's been a while. It's not you, it's me. Okay, it's a little bit of you. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm still alive and well. Okay, alive and mostly well. Hopefully getting well. Let's update you guys. So if you're looking for me, the best place to find me is on TikTok. That is where I am most active. But I understand that not everybody likes TikTok or is willing to go on TikTok. But that is where I am most active. Followed up with Instagram. Although I'm not super active there. I'll post stuff there, but I'm horrible about checking my notifications, so I do apologize. But yeah, TikTok and then Instagram are my two most active spots. Uploading here kind of fizzled out because of a few reasons. This platform is not as user-friendly to upload to. It's kind of clunky, even though this is like the oldest video playing app. It's been around forever. But it's just not as user-friendly, and it's a process to upload here versus the other ones that make it so much easier. On top of that, I get way more engagement on the other platforms. I would upload here and I can see that my videos are getting some views, not as high as my other platforms. And also I get way more engagement over there. So when I uploaded here, it just felt like crickets. So trying to juggle all of social media on top of life and navigating survivorship and whatnot, something had to give, and unfortunately it was YouTube. This is chemo curls that I didn't know I had. I mean, granted, it's more of chemo wave, but this I figured out on accident because I've lost so much blood over the month of September that I didn't have the energy to do my hair. And by letting my hair air dry instead of treating it like straight hair, I figured out I had chemo curls. So I've been bitter for like the last year and a half for nothing. If you've seen me with curly hair in previous videos, it's because I manually curled it. This is lovely. This is super easy. This is just mousse and air dry. I've been missing out. As for the blood loss, girl problems. Sometimes being a girl really sucks. First, my boob tried to kill me, and then my uterus tried to kill me. And don't worry, it's not endometrial cancer or anything like that. I did get tested. Towards the end of chemo, my period stopped, and it was glorious. It stopped for 6 whole months. And then last November, on my daughter's birthday, as we were leaving for dinner, my period came back, and I was pissed. I was really hoping it was gone forever since, you know, I'm 43. No such luck. So anywho, those first few periods were insane. And I'm hearing that it's fairly common that after chemo, if your period comes back, it is heavy. And my God, was it heavy. But it was tolerable. I could live through it. Even before chemo, my periods, I would usually have like 2, maybe 3 days of really heavy flow that was just exhausting, you know, from all the blood loss. And then it would gradually lighten and I'd be done. I could deal with that. So fast forward to the beginning of September. It's now October 15th. I had a really light, glorious period the first week of September. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. Well, that was short-lived because I think I went 2 days with nothing and I thought I was done. And then the weekend of the 14th, I went to California for our first annual Bestie and Breastie community meetup. It was amazing. Me and some other besties and breasties that I have met through my cancer journey on TikTok went to California. Granted, some of them live down there, but like 5 or 6 of us got together and had like the bestest adult slumber party weekend ever. It was amazing. I should upload some of that footage to here. Then it was really cool. On Saturday, we opened it up to like the public, so to speak, and anybody in the area that knew us from TikTok could come meet us in person and hang out and chit chat and actually get to hug each other. Oh, it was amazing. I might cry. My heart was and is still so full. Cancer truly, truly sucks, but I am so grateful for the people that I have met because of it. And we have this like lifelong, indestructible bond that you just don't get anywhere else. I love our community. Anywho, I digress. On that trip, my period started to come back and it was very, very light. And I was like, okay, cool. Thank God. Because, you know, I'm on a trip. Then as I came back, the flow picked up. The rest of September, for like 3.5 weeks, I had such an insanely heavy flow. It was absolutely exhausting and stressful and irritating. It was never ending, to the point where I had multiple doctor's appointments. I had 2 ER visits. I ended up with a blood transfusion, and I was super bitter about that for multiple reasons, because all of my adult life I've donated blood. I'm a giver. I don't want the blood back. I give. And on that note, I'm going to speak for breast cancer because that's what I know. I was really bummed when I was going through cancer treatment and I realized that there's a possibility I wouldn't be able to donate blood ever again, and that was really frustrating. But I called our local blood center. They told me that as long as I am healthy, if I can go 1 year from my last cancer treatment, I could donate blood again. So I am really excited that it's October, and in late January, I'll be able to start donating blood again. I'm really happy about that. Oh my God, I might cry again. But anyhow, I am so grateful for whoever donated that O positive blood, because it made a huge difference. I felt so much better. And I also felt silly because I was such a bitter Betty about receiving blood. I was mad because I've made it 43 years with never needing blood. I was mad that I made it all through chemo without needing blood. I was also mad that it was like 7:30 at night that my doctor's office called and said, okay, your lab work is back and you need to go to the emergency room and get blood. I'm like, it's 7:30. I'm in my 40s. At this point, I've got on my jammies and I'm chilling, getting ready for bed. And now you want me to go to the ER? And that was a whole process. Yeah, so from like 8 p.m. until like 3 o'clock in the morning, we were in the emergency room so that I could get blood. But it did make a huge difference. They were able to give me this, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it right now, and it did lighten the flow a smidge. Not as much as I had hoped, but at that point I would take anything. My primary care provider was really limited as to what she could do for me, and so I'm super grateful that the referral she gave me to an OBGYN, they put in like a stat order, because originally it was going to be a month before I could see anybody there, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. So thankfully they were able to put a rush order in, get me in sooner. And today is Tuesday, and on Friday I had a uterine ablation, and it is glorious, let me tell you. I definitely would have signed up for a hysterectomy had I not missed so much work going through cancer treatment and, you know, just the stress and emotional weight on my family. I didn't want to put them through another procedure, and on top of that, the OBGYN made a good point saying that, you know, this is the first time that it's happened. She doesn't want to just start yanking body parts unless it's absolutely necessary. So I get that. But if this ablation fails, I will be signing up for a partial hysterectomy. But until then, I'm enjoying this. Oh, it's been so nice. So nice. So now I'm just kind of waiting for my blood counts to go back up so I can get some more energy back and resume, you know, a normal life, because by afternoon I am just absolutely exhausted. That is something else I need to look into, because even before the nonstop heavy abnormal uterine bleeding, in the mornings I would feel really good, and then as the day progressed, I'm absolutely zapped. It's just worse now because all of my blood counts are very low. So I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know that I'm still here, I'm still alive and kicking. I am still sending out happy mail, working on the next batch as we speak. I am still making and selling necklaces. All of this stuff is linked in my Linktree. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you happen to watch this and you've made it this far, thank you. I'm trying to keep the rambling to a minimum, but I also wanted to update you since I've left you guys in the dark. If you guys want me to continue posting here, just let me know. I did get a happy mail request from one of you that said you found me through YouTube, through this, and so it was like, oh crap, I haven't touched YouTube in a long time, so I apologize. Yeah, number one place to find me is TikTok, followed up by Instagram. And like I said, if you guys want more updates here, I will start uploading here and try to get you guys caught up. My bad. All right, friends, I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.